we'll have to pay a little bit to him for that. But the problem is otherwise we're going to have to do like kind of a reverse loop off our things here. I'm thinking going to Leeds is the way to go. There's only so much I want to compete for the same track. Like Birmingham to Manchester would be a little bit crazy. Oh, you know what we need? We also need one of these repair shops, which I will build over here on this end, because actually connecting Cambridge would probably be worthwhile. Use the cheaper train. Just a short little run from London to Cambridge. It's probably worthwhile. A littler station. If we extend the track a little bit, I think that'll be a good way to go, actually. Should get... Oh! The Birmingham Bullet! Nice! Passengers will pay a 20% premium when riding aboard this train. Let's pause and take a look at that very shortly. This gets most of the houses and should pick up that trade. I think this will be fine. We'll save 50k doing it that way. You have a water station and a repair shop there. That's good. It's a little Adler. From there to there, using generic cargo, that'll do fine. Okay, we will want to start building hotels and stuff in London very briefly. So, the Birmingham Bullet, which is going from London to Birmingham, passengers will pay a premium on this thing. Now, it's still using the milk and such like that, but I think we may redo this guy to be a purely passenger train and then build a second kind of cargo train. I don't know. We'll leave it for now. I don't know if the passenger traffic will be enough at this purpose, but as we build those hotels and stuff in London, it may become worthwhile. 20% more, we throw a dining cart on there, we throw some hotels everywhere. Maybe. We build some hotels over here, which will make some... no, the hotels don't make money. They increase the value of my passenger travel. Oh no, they profit off passenger traffic. Oh, okay. So if we did build one here, that would actually be quite good. It's a nice little hub, actually. I think I'm going to do that. One here, and one over in London. Bam. We'll see how that goes. I don't usually experiment with hotels, actually. I usually experiment mostly in industry. Alright. Train's still looking fairly profitable. That Birmingham Bullet is making some money. It's not carrying a whole lot of passengers. Everyone's connected. We're connected here. Passengers are actually the people who are winning with all this interconnection. They don't care. I mean, they have to switch trains and railroad companies from time to time. I guess it's kind of a pain in the ass, but not much. Okay, we'll try to split off as quickly as possible here. Something like that. Minimize how much of their track we use. Oh, no, we can't actually get through there. I guess we'll do this. I really don't want to use their track. You lose so much of their profit that in the long run this is better. Cut through Nottingham? I don't know. I think straight to Leeds. So we will need quite a bit of cash for that. How are we doing financially? We're at A. I can buy some stock in different companies, like so. This is my purchasing power. This is what I can buy. And you can see I'm currently $400,000 in debt, but I own $900,000 in stock. As long as my purchasing power is positive, that's okay. But if it goes negative, it's bad. And I'm cutting it a little close here. And we're currently in like boom times. If that goes off, I'll actually be in big trouble. So hopefully that doesn't happen. I could issue bonds at 7%. I think buying bonds at 5% may be worthwhile. You make enough money on there. What is this thing? Oh, warehouse. Our stock is split 2 to 1, which is good. Again, what happens is to keep things kind of practical, they tend to like to keep stock prices within a certain range. And so here, whenever the it goes over 100 and spends some amount of time a little over 100, they tend to split it in half. So everyone has twice as many shares, but the shares are worth half as much. It balances out. There's nothing wrong with it. But it makes it a lot easier to buy and sell. So once it splits in half, the prices tend to go up a little bit again. So it's generally pretty good. And if the stocks rose to where they were like worth 1,000 a share, it actually becomes quite hard to buy and sell. It's impractical. So this keeps it a little bit better. So we need about $1 million. Oh, he beat me to Leeds. It would be nice to be first to one of these places, but I mean, I still sort of have a monopoly down here, I suppose. Does Birmingham have anything worthwhile? Has a bakery. Everyone's got a bakery, but nothing useful. That corn, which isn't worth very much because we cut our price in half. The dairy, just sort of kind of the same thing. It's actually making good profit. How much would it cost to buy? 4.4 million. All right. This brewery, we may connect Canterbury yet. Especially since we do have the hotel in London now. There's a lot more value to that. Actually, I have to remember, I don't have to worry about connecting on my track. I could go Leeds to Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough? Beat them there and just put a little train from one to the other. Would probably be kind of profitable, actually. I need about 500,000 to pull that off. Could bring people from Kingston upon Hull over to Leeds as well. Getting closer and closer to Edinburgh. Also, don't have to use their stations. I could just like build my own station if I want to. I could just go over their track, you know, build a little overpass, and that would be fine. Ooh, crash a train. Yes, we'll replace it. We may as well replace it with a Firefly at this point, and therefore also increase how many goods it'll carry. Probably a good investment. I could replace more of the trains as well, but... Ooh, this Birmingham Bullet does make a lot of money. More passengers and some produce. Produce not giving me a whole lot of profit because of the food thing. I'll buy a little bit more stock myself, since I think I'll probably be the most financially reasonable one. Although again, I'm cutting my my profit or my buying power a little short. Okay, I've got 600,000. That should be enough to go from Leeds to Middlesbrough. It's a little awkward. There's actually a hill here. I should cut around if I can. A little awkward. Something rather like that. I think it'll need a big station just because of the awkward placement of everything. Let's fast forward until we can afford it. Yeah, that'll be good enough. A little more expensive, but probably worthwhile. That might be even a little bit better, actually. There we are. And a train going from Middlesbrough. I have no idea how the locals would actually say that word. Like so. We still need our little watering stations, one there, say here, and a repair shop as well. Here's fine. Actually, maybe I should have built it right here if I'm going to go to Kingston upon Hull at some point. There we go, a little bit more money, very nice. More stock splits, so I should be able to... How are we doing? More bonus, awesome. More buying power. Let's buy a little bit of everything. Actually, I should almost start doing the shift purchase now. Because you don't want to buy multiple times in a row, because the price shoots up a little when you buy. And you got to wait for it to normalize a little, then buy. But if you hold shift, you'll buy 5 units at once, so then you'll avoid that shoot up. Or control will buy 25 units at once. But everyone is doing really, really well right now, and I have a $500,000 once more. I think connecting this route, I think, is profitable. But maybe just heading north is also profitable. What do we have over here? Tool and die shop, right? Is there any iron anywhere nearby? There is, actually, so that's a pretty profitable shop. It's probably worth a lot of money, 2.4 million. I'd like to buy it, but I don't think I will. Actually, do we have... We have lots of tool and die factories. Actually, this factory is not going to be that important, especially once I connect, say, Middlesbrough over here. Then this iron should start shipping directly to Middlesbrough and make my city much, much better. Sorry, Newcastle, you're screwed. I'm going to bypass you entirely. Yeah, so we'll need about 1.4 million. We can get over here, and then this this iron mine should start shipping to Edinburgh. Oh, actually, I'm going to purchase you right now while you're cheap. You're probably not making much in the way of money. Hey, you actually are turning a profit. Oh my god. Wow. But you're going to start turning much, much more of a profit soon. Because by shipping this, I'm going to increase the price of iron over here effectively by continually shooing it out of here. It should be worth a lot more money. But we need cash. We are AAA rated. We get a 5% bond. I'm going for it. And another one. We're going to have to make some solid money with this, because now we are starting to pay some interest. Alright. I'm going to get up to Edinburgh. Build that. Build a nice big station. Theoretically. Yeah, that'll do okay. Oh, damn it. Come on, trains. Now I'm losing money every month for my loan. Yeah, it gets a little hairy. London and Edinburgh connected. Is it really? Well, I guess through the other railroad. That's kind of funny, actually. So, I have completed my bronze now. I could do nothing else and get a bronze. As long as I keep my speed up, I'll get a silver. Now the hard part. Taking over everyone else. Buy a few more shares of stock. So we are going to have this to there for now. And you can carry as many... Actually, we need to keep our speed up, so do it that way. And we need our little watering stations. We'll build... Oh, there's a bridge there, which is the problem. Yes, yes, yes. Oof, money problems now. This... Wow, that milk is worth a hell of a lot of money. Holy crap. So it's a nice long route. There should be, of course, the first trip is always the best, but it should have a pretty big price differential for a lot of different goods, so it should be financially very strong. We might connect Newcastle. And a service shop, which I will build over on this end here. I mean, we almost just should, just to sort of improve things. Middleburg's going to be a nice transit hub as well. We may want to build some... Actually, we'll want to build a hotel. Scarborough, 100,000 bonus. Okay, we'll look at you very briefly. A new locomotive. Ultra cool, that's good. A little cheaper, that's interesting. We're going to have to check your stats and compare. What was I doing? Oh, hotel. Yeah, I think it's worthwhile in Edinburgh. There's good. And a restaurant in the middle as well. Oh, not enough money for it. Okay. Hopefully those things will turn a profit. Look at that train. It's going to be worth how much? 380k. Profit goes down a little bit over time because as the maintenance costs go up. But it shows you, if it were delivered right now, what your profit would be. It's about to come in. So much money! Which increases the value of the company, which increases my buying power. So let's buy a little more of everyone again. Just like that. Good stuff. So we want to continue to make our business as profitable as possible. Just in general, it's a good idea. So we can we not extend our railroad from here? Ooh, it's kind of awkward, isn't it? Cancel out of here. It's a bit of a sharp corner, but I think it'll end up being better. Let's head to Glasgow. Build a little station here. It's a good size. So, if we were to compare these two, so you get better fuel economy from the Butte and better reliability. It's not quite as fast. Still, I think that's going to be acceptable. So we're going to go from Glasgow to Edinburgh with 6. That should be fine. Lots of passengers, huh? Wow. And then we'll also... Well, we want to get a little bit of money. People are rebuying their shares, huh? There we are. When we get a little bit more money, we'll also connect Glasgow to air. I think will be worthwhile. I'm not sure. It's a short run. Maybe just for passenger purposes. There's some other industries here, so it may be okay. In fact, actually, to save money, I think the same train will do the whole run. Split our stock, that's good. Ah, the boom is fading. That's no good. They're still happy with my performance, which is nice. Speed is still good. Financially, you can see most of our money... Oh, actually, most of our money comes from Express. Our passengers, mail is in troop. I didn't realize that, actually. I was wrong there. Freight, a lot of it. A little from industry. MISC revenue, which is probably... Oh, that's other companies using our track, which is good. Industry probably includes hotels. I'm not sure, though. Interest is not that high, because luckily we bought it pretty cheaply. Yeah, so we are going to add some stations. There you go. From Glasgow to Edinburgh, then back to Glasgow, then to Ayr. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That should be okay. We can put a little restaurant maybe in Glasgow for that local traffic. It's not going to get quite as much as some others. Now financially, our buying power is still, our purchasing power rather, is still positive, but I'm not going to buy anything else as much as I would actually like to buy a little bit more of my own stock. Since I'm probably still going up, I should still be profitable. Okay, we'll be careful. We won't buy too much though, because we don't want it to go bankrupt. I don't even remember how we do a hostile takeover. That's how. So currently Liverpool and Manchester would cost $13 million for the hostile takeover at offering price, which might not be accepted. Bath and Southern is much less good, and even if we doubled the share price for the offer, it would only be $4 million. And we probably don't need to double it for them to accept. We could probably go like halfway. And I'm not sure if the number of shares I own make a difference there, or if I get paid out, or how it works. I think it's easier to do the thing if I own the shares. But I think this purchase is not me purchasing it. The more I own, if I own 50%, then it'll automatically work even if I don't offer them much. The more I offer, or the more I own, the less I have to offer to sort of convince the shareholders to do the sale. Yeah, so whether I should have been doing that or not, I don't know. How's this paper mill doing? Not very well. Do you get any pulp? Nope, we have no pulp being produced anywhere. Awesome. Okay, we are still doing very, very well. Very well. In fact, you know, I should connect Plymouth to Exeter. Just because you don't have an industry, do you? You have retail, a little goods demand, just a little more passenger traffic. Just enriches us all. Actually, it's probably time for me to go and connect Canterbury and such. But other than that, I'm going to start saving up money, actually. Maybe I should just save up money. You know, I'm going to make some sort of local, sort of Brighton, and then we're going to connect Canterbury over there, that way somehow. Something rather like that. And here. And I'm going to make a train. Yeah, we'll use the Butte. We'll go from Canterbury to Brighton to London and back to Brighton. And everywhere can carry up to 6 cars. And buy that. Good. Just a little bit of extra. It's not probably going to be... Actually, you know what? Hold on. We're going to make a loop. You are going to go in a circle-y thing. You can go from Canterbury to London to Brighton. That's better. I like that. That'll probably be useful. Oh, and then, well, we need a little bit more money, and then we can build your little watering holes. Okay, and there's another stop there. You get your servicing and everything. Wonderful. Perfect. Trains are still doing pretty well. Well, you're unloading, which is why you're not making a profit, but overall you've done fine for yourself. Awesome. Buy a little more of myself. Still think that might be a good route. Birmingham to Leeds direct, which no one else is supplying. Plus, we can at least compete with them. Are there 2 stations here? No. Oh, just another road. Someone built it out to Kingston. We're going to come a little wide, then circle in. Come on. There we are. Like that. And pause. Wow, we were making money hand over fist. Faster than I can spend it. And I'm not complaining. You know, we'll build you here. And we'll also expand out to Northampton. Because why not? Like so. And you'll need a little water station here. We'll buy a couple of trains. May as well go with the Butte. Yes, Northampton to Birmingham is going to be one route, which will be fine. And then we'll build another one. You guys are still happy? Yes, very happy. I expect you are. From Leeds down to Birmingham. And we'll do that and that. And purchase. Good. My purchasing power is amazing right now because I guess the stocks keep going up. So, Bath Southern. Hold on, let's take a quick look. So, how many shares are there in total? Well, am I George Hudson? I am. They have 40,000 shares in total, so let's work to buy them up. There we go. We own the majority of the shares, which means when we do a merger, we can offer the base amount, and we will automatically take control of this. Although if I offer more, then I will be effectively taking money out of my corporation and giving it to myself, which is sort of in a way. I don't know. I think, but we'll leave it at that for now. Now, how is this other one doing? I only own 14,000. They have a lot of shares outstanding. There's almost no reason whatsoever for me to try to do that, and instead just go the offering lots of money route, I suppose. No one else owns any stock in mind. I don't know, maybe it is worthwhile. I don't think so. I think this is all like the personal manipulation I need to worry about. So now, if I go and attempt merger with these guys, I do need some money. Can I just offer it, even though I don't have enough money? No, I do need the money. So, now we'll just save up for a bit, and we should be able to buy out a competitor. And we can probably get rid of all the shitty trains, and then replace it with more productive routes. Since by definition, they're not making much in the way of money. Probably they have stupid routes going over my tracks, which would stop being stupid. Hey, someone bought some of my stock. And Liverpool and Manchester are trying to rebuy a bunch of their outstanding shares. They may be trying to prevent a hostile takeover. Yeah, I got some money. Let's buy some of their stuff. There we go. Money, 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 money. Lots of money. We're making money hand over freaking fist. Woo! Yeah, these trains make lots of money. We're doing great! And I think we're crushing face. Now, there's always a question. Do we continue to expand, or do we just save up so we can pressure buy? You know, expanding up to Dundee might not be a terrible idea. More tool and die, which seems to be everywhere. The textile mill wouldn't hurt, actually. Okay, I'm going to buy out one competitor. Take over his land, see if I can fix it, and then I'll expand up to Dundee. Maybe Aberdeen. We'll see. Money, 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 money. Need a little over 2 million, didn't we? I don't know how much exactly. 2.24. Oh, that's enough. We should be able to do it because I should have the majority voting on this. Votes in favor, me, some other investors also voted in favor, so we're easily over. The owner of the railroad, the guy who founded it, voted against, but screw him. I've done a much better job. Take over Bath Southern. All right, let's pause. So that was Bath over here. You can see all this extra stuff. So we have some extra train routes now. Hopefully everything is still financially viable. I would hate to like suddenly start losing money. Look for trains. Easier to find them a little this way. Or do those trains all go away? So it's a merger. There's only the other company. Though this guy's actually running traffic on these tracks. You know, this guy may have only owned Bath to Exeter, actually. Which doesn't appear to have a... Oh, Exeter. Here we go. Exeter Portsmouth. Wow. That's what you were running? Really? What else we got up here? I guess because it's older. Exeter... Another Exeter Portsmouth? Seems a little redundant. Bath, London. That might be one of mine. It's a little awkward the way they did that. Do you not have a Bath, Exeter? It seems like you should. Maybe you shouldn't. Alright, I guess that's fine. I'm not going to stress too much about it, as long as we keep turning a profit. And we are. This guy. Yeah, we will need to buy more so that the votes go our way. So I'm going to start buying as much of this guy as I can. Especially try to block him from getting the majority, because that would actually screw me up completely. Economy slowing. Is he on any of mine? Just barely. I could change the dividend to something positive. So basically, yeah, this is how much we're paying to everyone who owns a share of our stock every year. So I could increase the dividend, which would increase the amount of money I get every year. Also increase the effective share price, I think. Which should give me more purchasing power to buy the other guy's stock. So every time it sort of ticks down a little, I'll pick it up. Book value per share went down. So there's, if I knew more about the stock market, I'm sure there's like a sort of an educated way to handle this. But mostly I'm just going to try to buy as much of them as I can. Whenever I can get a 5k increment, let's say. That seems like a system. Meanwhile, my company will probably just save up. I don't think there's anything left for me to micromanage at this point, as long as we're profitable. Again, I was thinking about maybe expanding a little more. I think going to Dundee would still be profitable, so I may as well give that a try. And then that may be the end of all my spending. Is that water? Can I not get across it? Ooh, that's going to slow me down, too. Hold on. How am I doing speed-wise? Just barely, huh? I may not want to go into this hilly area, then, simply by virtue of the fact that it's going to slow me down. Which seems a little rude to do to people, but... Fuck them. I don't care. Alright, top speed, save up, go for the kill. So if I want to attempt merger right now, I'd need at least 12 million and possibly as much as 25 million in the bank. And how much time do I have? $1865. Oh, I have many, many years left. Okay, so the other thing... Ooh, I have a deficit. Recession ahead, that's what's screwing me up. Okay, my company is going to buy back some of my own stock, which will inflate the stock price per person. So I'm buying out some of these outstanding ones, keeping my own. It inflates my stock price and should keep me above positive, I hope. Because now there's a recession. I don't want to start losing some of my stock. In fact, I may have to go and buy some more to keep myself positive. I'm going to keep a close eye on my purchasing power over here. Alright, went up. Good. Yeah, so the other thing I could do is try to destroy him. Which I could do by building rail into every single one of his cities and trying to run as many trains as possible and take away his goods. Right? If I do his job better, people, if I just carry more of the stock, the question is whether I can turn any profit doing that. Let's give it a try. Connect Manchester up here. Although I'm sort of bringing it from one of his cities to one of his cities, but not that much. Oh, there's a big hill here. I don't really want to go that way. Frig. That is a problem. And tunnel through there would be far too expensive. Can I go along the edge here? There's a bridge. Bridge.